And you can really almost somewhat duplicate the Brown sound.
Well, you can never duplicate that, but it's we get close, I guess. Hopefully, try to anyway.
And I guess you now currently host 2 nationally syndicated radio programs.
Right? Yeah.
Would you mind telling us?
I hope you carry it up there. It's called Country Music Greats Radio Show.
Yeah, would you mind telling us a little bit about them?
Well, what it is I just I play some of the older songs from the past, from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, and I enjoy that because that's the songs that I kind of grew up on, and I tell stories about them. Sometimes about the artist, sometimes about the song itself, how people, how it came about and all. But it's a lot of fun. Just,
Hello, Jim Ed?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we lost you there for a second. Everything went silent. But, yeah, did you ever perform live on the air?
Where? On live where?
Oh, on your radio show?
No. It's all recorded music, from the past. I've not taken my guitar in and tried to sing anything. I've decided to let the records and all speak for themselves.
So do you mind if I ask you what's your opinion on sort of the current state of country music, sort of the lack of traditional music in modern country?
Well, the radio, record labels, I guess I should say, record labels, they look at it and they say, we've got to have new material to sell. Once the song has been out, then it becomes old material, and the people that like it, they have bought it, and if they have bought it, then they don't want to buy it again. So, they have to keep the young talent there and keep the young going, and that's what's happening today. The older artists, they would like to keep recording, but the radio won't play us because there's no, they say there's no future with us. But I don't agree with that. But
yeah, of course.
Really, but that's what's happening, and that's the reason that you don't get, the older artists. That's the reason you don't hear them recording many new songs, because the radio won't play them.
Well, you and Helen recorded a album a couple years back, a new album, together again, and we'll hear a couple songs from that, and we played some last week.
Good. I think that was one of our best albums, actually.
Well, it's one of my favorites. I play it here quite frequently, but the first time I ever got that album, I put it in the CD player, and I listened to it all the way through, and I said to myself, I don't know why radio won't play something this great.
I don't know. You know what? You answer that question for me. I wish they would.
Well, mainstream radio, I play it here on my show. There's not a lot of traditional country music at all on the radio up here, except
that's for... Well, that's all over the country like that. But my show, my syndicated show, which is a 2-hour weekly show, it's I do go in and I play all of the, I play a lot of the older songs and all, and just tell the stories. Have a lot of fun with it.
So, Jim Ed, looking back at your whole career, is there one song that you recorded that is probably your favorite or that you're most pleased with? I know might be a hard question to answer.
You know what? That's kind of like your children. You like them all, and you don't know that you've got a favorite of any of them. It's they're all your favorites. So, but there are some that I perhaps mean a little bit more to me than others, like the Three Bells and Papa Top, and I Don't Want to Have to Marry You, and Scarlet Ribbons, and Looking Back to Sea, and The Old Lamplighter, and Southern Love, and there's a lot of them. Some of them a little more than others, but it's hard to pick out one particular one.
I think maybe one of my favorite songs that you've recorded, just the arrangement on it was fantastic. They Call the Wind Mariah.
Oh, I love that too, Mariah. And we did one called The Bandit, and I just found out that whenever they released it, they didn't release the one with the horns on it, which is bothering me because we wanted to re-release it again, but I don't know. We can't find it.
Oh no!
But the Bandit is good too, But there's so many of them that golly, it'd be hard to pick out any one particular one.
And, of course,
for me, anyway.
You're a favorite among a lot of the newer country artists. Alan Jackson paid tribute to you a few years back.
Yes, he did. Wasn't that nice? That was great.
Yeah, he did a great version of that song.
Yes, he did.
I enjoyed it a lot. I still like yours the best, but...
Well, I thank you so much. I appreciate that.
It was great. You just have such a smooth style. I don't think there's any other artist whose voice hasn't changed. Yours has literally not changed since the first day you started recording.
Well, it's changed a little bit.
maybe just a little bit, but it's
gotten a little bit lazier, I think.
it's still so smooth. Well, Jemed, I wanted to thank you so much for appearing here on my radio show.
Well, I thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for talking about the past and all, but mainly thank you for playing our songs, and still giving the people, your listeners, a chance to hear some of the past and some of the things that were so great back then. But also, there's also some new things that's pretty good too every once in a while.
Well, I was going to ask you, I almost forgot. Are you working on a new recording project?
Well, I'm always working on something or another, and yes, I've got a new song that I've been working on, trying to get it all together, but hadn't got it together yet, but I will. Just give me a little time.
Hey, Jemed, would you mind taking us away with the front line of Papa Top there with your classic bottle opening sound there?
Oh. Papa Top again.
Yay, thank you very much, Jemed. Appreciate that. I had to ask you to do that. I couldn't let you go without sending us away with a little Papa Top, and now we're actually going to listen to the recording of it. So
very good.
Here it is, Papa Top.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jemed.
Bye.
Bye.